What's up guys, my name is Max, I'm 22 years old and I recently scaled my OnlyFans agency to 7 figures, and today we will look at my story, how I went from a minimum wage job to a 7-figure OnlyFans agency in the span of few years. I'm not making this video to brag about it or whatever, I'm making this video because I know a lot of people feel pain in their current situation, as I felt it also. When I was younger, it was so painful to watch other people live the life that I want to live, and I just couldn't. I couldn't take care of my family, I couldn't take care of myself, I couldn't buy whatever I wanted, and I always knew that there's only one life. You get 70, maybe 80 years on this planet if you're lucky. And why waste it by being a peasant? I know if you're watching this video, you want the best from your life, and that's why I'm making this video, to maybe light up that spark again in you and see that it's really possible. I'm from a small town in Slovakia where 40,000 people live in, and still I managed to scale to a number which a lot of people would only dream of. And it's easier than you think. As you can see, here is me a few years ago working in a minimum wage job, and here is me now. As you can see, this is my Instagram. This is our statistics page where you can see $1,080,000 done. So let's move and let's talk about what I went through to get where I am today. My first job was when I was 18 years old, and it was a waiter job in Greece. I went there with my friend back then to make some extra money. We got paid $3 per hour, so it was very, very bad. At first, I thought that, yeah, okay, I'm gonna make some extra money, and also I'll have a free vacation. So it's a win-win, right? Because I was staying at this 5-star resort close to the beach, etc. But then I realized that by working 10 hours a day, I was so tired that I didn't even enjoy at what beautiful place I was, and I just went to sleep. I legit stayed only 4 days there in that job and went home. I booked a ticket back home, and I went home with negative money. Basically, I lost money on this whole trip. I went there, I worked for 4 days, I got paid like $100, and I left. And all the tickets, transfers, etc. costed me around $200 to $300. So I legit lost money on this deal, but whatever. When I got home, I realized that that's not something I want to do. I don't know why, I just couldn't handle working in a job like that for such small money, because I always thought that my time is more valuable. So I decided to try to make some money online. Firstly, I started a travel page on Instagram. I started a travel page because I always wanted to travel with my friends, with my parents, because they love to travel too, but didn't have as much money to travel whenever we wanted to. So I started a travel page. I got it to around 20,000 followers, and then I sold it for like $300 because I didn't know how to monetize the page, which was a bad deal because I was growing it for multiple months and still I lost money. Then when I made the $300, I started meme pages because I saw that a lot of them are growing way faster compared to travel pages. I got my page to 250k followers maybe within like 7 or 8 months. As we can see here, this is 2020, 27 December. I hit 150k in 6 months, and here's 2nd March 2021, so like not even 3 months later, and I hit 227k. So I was growing rapidly fast, and here you can see the first money I made from selling some promos here and there on my page. You can see there's a couple $1,000, and I was so happy. And everything is documented, as you can see here on my Snapchat stories. Now, moving on to the next part of my life. When I had my 250k page, my father recommended me a job in Switzerland, so I went with him. I spent 3 months there, and I was getting around 6k a month pay, which is insane. Plus, I was making around 2k a month from my ads on my Instagram page. I was like a 19-year-old guy who was making 8k per month, which is very decent, and a lot of people would love that. But then I fell into the shitcoins trap. Shitcoins are like meme coins or cryptocurrencies where you can make insane returns, but it's basically like a casino. Since the liquidity is so low, you can lose all of your money very fast. I bought one coin from a friend who told me which to buy, and I went from $300 to like 9k. Here you can see the screenshot. It was called the Super Shiba token. Here I was like up 6k in, let's say, 3 days from $300. So I got hooked. The shitcoin, of course, it tanked down. I didn't sell, so I lost all of the money, but it got me hooked. And every day I was burning, let's say, $200 to $300 on shitcoins, while I was making like $300 to $400 per day from my pay from my job and also from selling ads. As you can see, here is me at 26th April 2021 in Wiesen or Wesen in St. Gallen, which is in Switzerland. Here you can see my Snapchat history. As you can see, I was already manifesting and taking pictures of beautiful cars. Here's me driving a truck. And you can see it was just a basic job where I worked and I was moving some garden furniture. Then I hit my best shitcoin trade ever. I went from few $100s to 70K. But of course I didn't sell, and it dropped down insanely, but I sold at 20K. So I made like 20K. When I came back from Switzerland, I had around 30,000 euros stacked, which is like $35,000, I would say, and a 500K network on Instagram. So what was going to happen next? Either go to a 9 to 5 or grind out the Instagram. I decided to go all in into Instagram and double down. I started to grow more pages at once. I did more outreach for clients. I learned about SMMA, which is like social media marketing agency. I bought my first better car because I crashed the car that my parents gave me. It was an Audi A5 S-Line. It costed around $10,000 to $11,000. Here you can see when I came back from Switzerland, this was my money stack, doing spreads, whatever with my friends. You can also see that we smoked weed a lot back then, because that's what we did as young guys. But then I stopped with weed. I started to work out more and started to live healthy. I was always like into the gym and I was a good athlete, but I started to smoke a bit and it didn't fuck up my body, but it did fuck up my mind. So I stopped with everything and I doubled down. I outreach for more clients. I started to sell model ads. I started to do campaign growth. And I started to do a lot of SMMA, which is like social media marketing agency stuff. And then I made my first 10K. Here you can see some screenshots. I was getting paid $500, $470. Here's like 1.3K in Bitcoin, I believe, for delivering real followers on Instagram to other pages for other clients from my own network of pages. So I got to 10K. It's purely from this. And keep in mind, in Slovakia, the average wage is like 700 euro. So I was 19-year-old guy who was making like 13 times the amount of the average wage in my country. I felt over the moon. But still, that wasn't enough. One day, when I was selling ads, it got me thinking. Because a lot of ads which I sold were model ads to girls that are doing OnlyFans management. And I figured out if they, let's say, pay me $300 for an ad, they're most likely looking to make more than $300 back from the OnlyFans page, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't buy it. So I decided to give it a go. First model, which I signed, was via outreach. I allegedly DM'd like 500 girls. And we made $3K first month, but then she quit. So I took home like 1.5K for myself. I only promoted her on my pages and tried some other marketing stuff, which I found on YouTube, basic stuff. After half a year, I finally learned all the basics of the marketing, of the chatting, etc. Because in OnlyFans management, it's not only about bringing the traffic, but also having good chatting skills. After I learned all of this, I hit my first 10K per month with my model, which basically I took home like 5K from it. And it got me hooked because this was something that I knew I could scale. So I doubled down again. Then I scaled hard to 50K within 2-3 months because I started to buy ads from other pages also. And when I saw that I scaled to 50K in like 3 months after I hit 10K, from the 50K, I took profit around 13-14K since I spent a lot of ads, but still crazy profits for me. So I saw that this is a crazy business model and can be scaled to the moon, basically. Here you can see. So first money I was making, someone tipped $60, 30, 50, 30, 50, 15. As you can see, I was very happy and I was making good money from it. On Top Management is the name of my company, basically, of the management agency I own. Now, move forward to 2024. This is 1 year after I started OnlyFans management. I hit 7 figures in sales on OnlyFans, as you can see here. And since I already mastered this branch, and I was in online business for multiple years, I started to teach other people how to do OnlyFans management because I wanted to see my friends succeed. And I started to teach even random people. I started to make videos on YouTube, etc. I had a Slovak YouTube channel for Slovak guys because I wanted to mainly help Slovak people. Now I have an English channel where I help English guys, English-speaking guys. As you can see here, some client results. This guy made like $900 in 24 hours, thanks to me. Here, another guy, a whale tipped him like $300 within a few minutes, and he signed another model which is making good money, thanks to me. So I have very good results with my students. Now maybe you ask, why do I believe I have such good results with my students? I believe it's because I'm in the marketing industry for like 8 years now, mainly on Instagram, and then got into like OnlyFans management. So I learned every single part was needed to make it out of the trenches. I'm not more special than anyone from you watching this. Sometimes I was lazy, sometimes I did the bad habits, but still I just kept working on it, and you can see it really works. And I believe OnlyFans management is one of the best business models you can start right now. So what's next? I want to travel more, which is the main reason why I even started. Take my parents on fancy vacations. Here you can see me in Brabus. Here you can see me driving Lambos in Dubai. As you can see here, my Instagram, every single picture is from a vacation. And keep in mind, when I started to post these pictures, this is only like 1 year time frame. In 1 year, I took 17 vacations, and not like some random ass go to next country with car vacations. I was in Dubai, Bali, Thailand, traveled Europe, Maldives, Seychelles, all of these expensive destinations, while I was still building my business. That's how powerful OnlyFans management is. You don't need to put as much time into it, and you can travel the world, do whatever you want, and make a lot of fucking money. So what's next is to travel more, help more people scale their agencies, and that's what's gonna make me happy, knowing that I'm making good money for myself, for my parents, but also helping other people make good money and make good friends along the way. Now also here I want to show you some more screenshots or videos. Here is me as you can see, December 2022, I was making bank, a lot of already money with OnlyFans. Here's me in Maldives with my girlfriend. I paid for the whole trip. It felt so fucking good to be able to pay for your loved ones. Trust me, that's everything. That's more than all the materialistic shit. Because okay, you're gonna buy a Lambo, you're gonna be happy for 3 days, and then you're back to square one. But taking care of the people you love is what's gonna make all of this worth it. You can see me printing good money again in August. As you can see, so many payments going through. This video shows why OnlyFans management is so powerful. Only one guy spent this amount of money in 10 minutes. He spent like 3K in 10 minutes. Watch here. As you can see, September 2022. This is from my gallery. He sent 200 tip here. He sent another, as you can see, 200 tip here. Another 200 tip. Another 200 tip. And now again, he's going to spend even more. Another 200, and it just keeps going. Another 200 tips were there. As you can see, just from one single person. And here, you can see some of the clients' vouchers I already helped. Many are from Slovakia, since I was mainly making it for my Slovak guys, but now I'm starting to help people worldwide. As you can see, all the vouchers. You can check it out. They're all on my Instagram, on one of my posts with the Brabus. Many people vouched for me. I even bothered to do all of this. As I said, making money is one part, but then feeling fulfilled is the second. And I believe helping other people will make me more fulfilled, because I already fulfilled all of my dreams which I had, which was take care of my parents, buy them whatever they need, help my friends, help my girlfriend, whatever. But now I want to help other people as well, so they can lift me up and I can feel a sense of accomplishment. If you want to learn more about OnlyFans management, feel free to watch all of the videos on my channel. I believe they're insanely valuable, completely for free. And also don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. It's in the bio, where I'm going to share a lot of more insights into this business model. Or feel free to message me if you want to know even more. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.